Welcome. Step into our world of fear. Let's journey together in pursuit of mysterious tales and dark secrets. Are you ready? Because on this channel, the suspense never ends.
The parking lot was supposed to be a secure place, but that night everything changed. The sky had darkened, and the dim light from the street lamps cast eerie shadows in the corners of the parking lot. As I returned from my midnight shopping, I thought only the echoes of my footsteps filled the deserted corridors. Little did I know, I was terribly mistaken. Approaching my car, a sense of unease crept over me. There was no engine noise, and the headlights were turned off. Despite adhering to my usual meticulous parking style, my car stood right in the middle, motionless. Slowly opening the door, I stepped inside. The silence within was far removed from the typically lively atmosphere of the parking lot. After a moment of hesitation, I settled into my seat and turned the key. However, the engine refused to start. Suddenly, a strange sound emanated from the far end of the parking lot. Not footsteps, but more like a faint whisper. My heart began to race. Stepping out of the car, I focused my gaze into the darkness, trying to locate the source of the sound. In that moment, my hair stood on end. A silhouette emerged from the shadows, as if a ghost from the depths of the parking lot was approaching. Like a stranger donning a somber mask, this figure was carrying an odd lamp. "Welcome," said the masked figure. His voice held an odd depth, as if narrating the stories of centuries past. "Why are you here? Why won't my car start?" I asked, my voice trembling with excitement. The masked figure directed the lamp towards me and then smiled. "This parking lot is a place with its own rules of time. Sometimes, lost souls wander here. You are connected to this place through traces you left in the past. This parking lot is a transit point among spirits." Understanding became elusive, but the masked figure continued, "And you've been drawn here by a forgotten memory. Without confronting your past, you cannot leave." In fear, I scanned the surroundings of the parking lot. Other shadows were slowly becoming more distinct. Each one carried the imprints of a past filled with forgotten memories. The masked figure paused the lamp for a moment and looked at me. "Now, confront your past and liberate yourself from this parking lot. Remember, this transit point is a place where escaping from a memory is impossible." And there I was, in the shadows of the parking lot, beginning to confront the specter of my forgotten memories. A tale lost in the depths of time was coming to life in the silence of the dark parking lot. The moon hung low in the ink-black sky, casting long shadows that seemed to dance eerily in the abandoned parking lot. The air was thick with an otherworldly silence, broken only by the distant howling of a lone wolf. As I navigated through the desolate maze of parked cars, an unsettling feeling settled in the pit of my stomach, whispering tales of the supernatural. My car, the only beacon of familiarity, stood solitary beneath a flickering lamppost. I approached cautiously, the gravel crunching beneath my shoes, a sound that echoed ominously. The air grew colder with each step, and a haunting wind whispered secrets that I dared not comprehend. Upon reaching my car, I hesitated before unlocking the door. The metallic click echoed like a gunshot in the silence, resonating through the vacant spaces of the parking lot. I could feel eyes on me, unseen and malevolent, as if the shadows themselves were watching, waiting. As I settled into the driver's seat, a bone-chilling chill enveloped the car. Ignoring the unease, I inserted the key into the ignition, but the engine remained lifeless. Panic gnawed at the edges of my sanity as I frantically attempted to start the car, each failed attempt intensifying the grip of fear. Suddenly, a ghastly wail pierced the silence, sending shivers down my spine. I peered into the rearview mirror, and my blood ran cold. A ghostly figure, draped in tattered garments, hovered just beyond the lamplight. Its hollow eyes bore into mine, and a voice, a spectral whisper, echoed in my mind. "Leave this place, for the lost souls wander," it murmured, the words dripping with a sorrowful lament. The temperature inside the car plummeted, and an otherworldly fog crept across the windows, distorting the moonlit shadows outside. In a desperate attempt to escape, I flung open the car door, only to be met with an otherworldly realm. The parking lot transformed into a spectral landscape, where twisted trees reached towards the starless sky, and ethereal mist clung to the ground like the souls of the departed. As I traversed this haunted realm, the spirits of the forgotten materialized, each one a specter of unresolved anguish. Murmurs of regret and torment filled the air, painting a tapestry of despair that I couldn't escape. The ghostly figure reappeared, leading me deeper into the ethereal abyss. "Confront your darkest fears," it whispered, its voice resonating with the collective sorrow of the lost souls. The spectral journey continued, each step a descent into the depths of my own personal hell. Faces from the past emerged, their eyes accusing and tormented. Memories long buried clawed their way to the surface, exposing wounds I thought had healed. As the journey unfolded, the line between the living and the dead blurred. The spectral realm became an inescapable purgatory, and I realized that confronting my past was the only way to break free from this supernatural grip. With a heavy heart, I faced the ghosts of my own making. The echoes of forgotten sins reverberated through the haunted expanse, each confrontation a painful purging of the soul. As the last specter faded into the mist, the ethereal landscape began to dissipate. I found myself back in the car, the engine roaring to life as if reanimated by the spirits of the past. The haunting wind subsided, and the moonlit shadows returned to their ordinary dance. As I drove away from the parking lot, the echoes of that supernatural night lingered. The spirits of the forgotten, though freed from their spectral prison, had left an indelible mark on my soul. The line between the living and the dead had blurred, and the haunted parking lot became a memory that would forever haunt my dreams. It was a chilly, moonless night when I found myself alone in the desolate parking lot. The dim glow of flickering overhead lights cast eerie shadows that danced like malevolent spirits. The only sounds that echoed through the empty expanse were the distant hum of a flickering street lamp and the soft rustle of leaves carried by a gentle breeze. I had just finished a late-night shift and found my car parked in the far corner of the lot, shrouded in darkness. The oppressive silence weighed on me as I fumbled for my keys, the cold metal feeling foreign and unwelcome in my trembling hands. As I approached my car, an unsettling feeling crept over me, and I couldn't shake the sensation that I was being watched. Glancing around nervously, I dismissed it as mere paranoia and unlocked the car door. The interior light flickered to life, revealing an empty back seat. I quickly settled into the driver's seat and started the engine, hoping to escape the suffocating atmosphere of the parking lot. However, as I pulled out, I caught a glimpse of something in my rearview mirror, shadowy figures, indistinct yet undeniably present, standing near the spot where my car had been parked just moments before. My heart raced as I tried to make sense of what I saw. Were they figments of my imagination or something more sinister? Determined to prove myself wrong, I circled the lot once more, but the figures had vanished into the inky blackness. Unease settled in my stomach, and I decided to leave the parking lot altogether. As I drove towards the exit, the overhead lights flickered erratically, casting an ominous glow on the deserted pavement. The air grew colder, and a pervasive sense of dread gripped me. Suddenly, my car's engine sputtered and died, leaving me stranded in the middle of the lot. Panic set in as I frantically attempted to restart the vehicle, but it remained stubbornly silent. In the oppressive silence, I heard faint whispers, unintelligible and haunting, carried by the wind. Desperation fueled my decision to abandon the car and make a hasty escape on foot. As I hurried towards the exit, the shadows seemed to elongate, reaching out towards me with ghostly fingers. Each step I took was met with a chorus of unsettling creaks and distant footsteps that echoed through the desolate expanse. Just as I reached the safety of the streetlights outside the parking lot, I dared to look back. The shadows, now more defined, stood at the edge of darkness, their forms pulsating with an otherworldly energy. A spine-chilling realization dawned on me. I had narrowly escaped something beyond the realm of understanding. To this day, the memory of that haunted parking lot lingers, a chilling reminder that some places hold secrets that defy explanation, and the shadows that lurk in the night may be more than mere illusions.
Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Also, be sure to share your thoughts in the comments. Until the next video, goodbye.